What's good, YouTube? Back again with another reaction. And in this video, this is basically an update of a video I uploaded like 2-3 days ago, 4 days ago. It was the storms in California, and remember the mom? She had a little boy and got swept away, and I was like, how are you gonna lose your kid? You know what I mean? That video. There's an update on the mom. We'll check it out. It's an update. Title says missing 5-year-old told mom everything will be okay. Let's check it out. It's either an update or it's going to be more in depth as to what happened. They probably found that story interesting, which it is interesting. How are you going to lose a kid, man? Like,
so far, 17 people have been confirmed dead in the California floods, and the search continues for the 5-year-old boy. His name is Kyle, who was
oh, okay, so the search continues, meaning they haven't found him yet. Hey, whoever's out there in California and happens to see this little kid, contact the authorities. Make sure he's found and he's back home. And whoever has him, hopefully y'all are keeping him dry, keeping clothes on his back, keeping him fed until, his parents, and until he finds his parents or he's found, you know what I mean? Just hope he's all right.
Swept away in a flood while on the way to kindergarten. We spoke with his devastated parents today and learned how Kyle tried to comfort his mom as their car was filling with water.
The parents of the 5-year-old swept out of his mother's arms in the California floods are...
Okay, so I spoke too soon. They're saying they was swept out of her arms, so maybe she was grabbing them and the water was too much pressure and just slipped. Dang. See, this is why you... Hey, you gotta know the full story before you speak. So, yeah, this is my channel. I react to this, and now I'm reacting to in depth of that. So now we know. Now I know. Some being that I know. Now you know that she was holding him. You know what I mean? My bad. I take that. All right, let's continue.
Bearing their heartbreak to Inside Edition today.
The current kept pulling me down, and every time I gasped and I looked up, he was looking at me.
Jim Murray spoke to Lindsay and Brian Doan about their son, Kyle.
Did he say anything to you as you were trying to get him out of the car?
No, before he did. Initially when we had crashed, his last words to me was, "Mommy, it's going to be okay. Just be calm and everything will be okay."
Kyle and his mom were driving to kindergarten when their car was overtaken by the rising water and started floating away. Lindsay says when the vehicle began to fill with water, she and her son had no choice but to abandon the car.
I've had a lot of people kind of tell me, you can't blame yourself, you need to stop thinking of the what ifs and stuff, but it's really hard and it's going to take a really long time.
It would have been Kyle's first day back at kindergarten after...
If you have a kid, why are you... Okay, this is me again. Jumping the gun, but hey, I have questions. Why are you driving through steep puddles? If you see water, it's not just a big old wave came in. Everything was dry and all of a sudden a wave came in. You know what I mean? No, she had to have seen that water rising and the current. And she said, yeah, you know what? I'm going to try to drive through it. Even though I got my 5-year-old kid. Drove through it. Ended up getting swept. You know what I mean? Why would you even try to, your maternal instinct should have kicked in is what I'm trying to say. So, I don't know. Why were you even in that situation to begin with? I would have just kept my kid home. Like, you know what? It's flooded out there. Ain't no way I could get over there. I don't got a big truck. It's dangerous. We're in a state of emergency. It's kindergarten. He'll learn green. And he'll learn his colors and 1, 2, 3's at home. Don't trip. We got YouTube still. You can watch me. Nah, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. I would have just stayed home personally. That's just me though.
After the winter break, Lindsay teaches at the same school. In a heartbreaking post on Facebook,
I would have even called into her. I would have been like, hey, it's flooded. Why are kids even going to school with water up to their shins and ankles? And nah.
The family recognizes the likelihood that their son may be gone, but still leaves out hope that by some miracle he'll be found alive. I know this is a long shot. He has not been found. Our hearts are broken. He is without food, shelter. If anyone sees him, please contact 911. We are at a loss. Searchers continue to look for Kyle today. AAA's Robert Sinclair gave Allison Hall tips on what to do if your car is caught in a flood.
If your car actually starts floating, do you get out of your car? What do you do?
Boy, it's real.
Man, that's deep ass. You know what I mean? That is deep. Look at that. This car is like almost fully submerged. This is an SUV. It's probably like a Tahoe or something. Yukon. It's up to the hood. Dude, that's... And if you have some force with that... Why was she even trying to drive through something like this? I mean, I know it wasn't that deep, but like, why was she even trying to drive through? That's crazy.
Really a difficult situation. The best advice usually is to get out of the vehicle. That vehicle starts to sink. You don't want to be in it when it becomes immersed. And in those situations, generally you have to wait for the water to rise up to at least the door level. That will equalize the pressure between the door and the water, and that way you can open the door.
It has been raining somewhere in California since before the new year. Rain totals are 400 to 600% above normal. The National Weather Service is now saying another 7 inches of rain could fall in the state over the next several days.
That's what I'm saying. They're supposed to get hit with 2 more storms. One Saturday and one on Monday. Saturday is supposed to hit. And then Monday is supposed to hit even harder. So it's going to be a wild one. Hey, let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Like, comment, and subscribe. Guys, comment and subscribe. If I talk too much, let me know. Comment. If, leave a like, leave a dislike. I don't care. Just interact. Hey, subscribe as well. If you guys are rocking with me. Hey, till next time.